Okay, Christian privilege and mental health. So, um, I've actually had to think about this topic a bit after coming up with the idea for this video. And really, it's not so much about Christian privilege as it is simply about not listening. So, when I thought that I was the Messiah, um, and I had recovered from my episode, and I was going to the Monday night support group, um, one of the ladies there said, "Oh, I used to think that I was of the lineage of Christ. I used to think I was descended from King David. I used to think that I was the Messiah. I know exactly how you feel." Now, I was raised Unitarian. That's not Christianity. That's definitely not Christianity. So she really didn't understand my experience at all. And I'm not sure if I ever told her that. I know that I told her that she hurt my feelings when she laughed at me in sympathy. But yeah, I'm just standing here stupidly. Um, but I know that well, yeah. Um, so when I first got to College Hospital Cerritos and I said I was the Messiah, um, immediately the nurses put on Christmas music. And it was kind of mid-October, I think. Um, but they assumed that it was an example of them assuming that I thought I was Jesus. Because, Christmas music is all about, oh, the Messiah's here, Jesus is born. So I told them, no, put on 104.3 because that was my favorite radio station at the time. Yes, I was a sucker for pop music. Um, so when I met Haya and she told me that I had a Jewish soul, I actually started thinking that I was the Jewish Messiah. Um, but I was also really adamant that I was just a perfectly normal human being with flaws and just a normal human being. I was adamant that I was not the son of God or anything like that. Um, and when I heard the song Hello by Adele, I actually realized that I was only the person with the potential to be the Messiah, that I wasn't the actual Messiah. Um, and if you listen with that sort of intent, you'll see that the lyrics to Hello actually make a lot of sense for that sort of thinking. Um, but anyway, I was really adamant that I was just a regular person and that I wasn't some kind of supernatural, you know, son of God sort of figure. I was just a regular old Messiah. Um, but it felt like nobody really listened to me on that. And of course, I was sick. I was talking nonstop. I had these really grandiose thoughts of saving the world. And it's hard to explain an episode when you know, when you've had one. But I was obviously very, very, very sick. So, of course, they couldn't, listen to the particulars because an episode is an episode is an episode is an episode, no matter what, no matter what faith tradition you follow, or even if you're, or even if you are particularly a humble sort of messiah like me. Um, but I was very sick, so there's no. I guess I'll end my video on that note. Um, my next video is going to be on why I'm not a shaman. Like, subscribe.